How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the HBI Auto YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a POV drive on this 2014 Porsche Cayenne GTS. So before I go into the specs and features of this vehicle, if you guys are interested in purchasing this 2014 Cayenne GTS, all the links will be down in the description below for you to get all the information on this vehicle. So with this being a GTS, you do get that awesome 4.8 liter V8 engine that produces 420 horsepower. So on this GTS, you do get features such as PDCC, which is the adjustable suspension settings. You also get a valved exhaust and sport mode. So as you can see right here, the car is currently in sport for suspension, but you have normal and comfort. All of your controls are here right in the center console. You also have these nice little handles that are super nice and well built. All your AC controls are down here on the top side, but all your stuff such as your off-road settings and that kind of stuff, it's all on the lower side right here, just right under the shift lever. This vehicle also does come with Sport Chrono, as you can see right there, and you have stuff such as your navigation and your infotainment system up here, which is actually touchscreen, as you can see right there. So like I mentioned, this vehicle does have a 4.8 V8 engine that produces 420 horsepower, and this thing sounds pretty good. Let me roll the windows down just a little bit. It's not bad at all. Stock exhaust, I mean, these things make pretty good induction noise, and the exhaust sounds pretty good. I'm sure with an exhaust, these things sound absolutely gnarly, especially in between shifts. But with that 4.8 liter V8 engine, you do get an 8-speed automatic transmission, and for you to shift, it's not like a regular paddle shifter. You hit forward on these little shift things right here, or you pull it back to downshift. So you can do it on either side. You can downshift on the left side or the right side. All you have to do is push it in to upshift, just like that, or you push it back like that, as you can see. So it's kind of like McLaren, how you can upshift and downshift on the same side of your shifter on the column. But with these older 8-speed transmissions, they don't have the traditional paddle shifters like you normally would with other cars. So I'm gonna demonstrate right here. I can downshift one more time with the right side, and I can also upshift with the left side right here. So although this is a really heavy SUV, these vehicles handle really well. With this being a GTS, you get nice and fine-tuned suspension. As I mentioned earlier, you do have your adjustable suspension settings on this vehicle, and honestly, taking this thing around turns, this thing is very planted for an SUV. Let's go ahead and hop outside of the vehicle, where I'm going to pop the hood, show you guys what's under the hood, and I'll do a walk around of the vehicle so you can see what it looks like. All right, so here is the beautiful 2014 Porsche Cayenne GTS. You have paint match panels all over this car. As you can see, this is all paint matched. All that down there is paint matched, and as well as the back. So of course you have your GTS badge right here, and you have your LED taillights, which look really good. Like I said, this is a 2014, so this is the pre-facelift model. You also have these 21-inch wheels that are wrapped in Continental Extreme Contact Sport tires, and you also have the nice little hint of red with the caliper right there. So I'm sure you guys are wanting to see this 4.8 liter V8 engine. So let's go ahead and pop the hood. And right there, as you can see, 4.8 liter V8 direct fuel injection, and overall a very well built engine. These things make awesome noises, they make good power, and they're very reliable. All right, so before we get back on the road, I want to do a couple revs for you guys so you can hear what that engine sounds like. So let's go ahead and put the car back in drive. To put this thing in manual mode, you just push this over, and you can use these little shifters here on the steering wheel. All right, so real quick, let's do a nice little test launch to see how this thing hooks. So let's go ahead, turn off traction control so it doesn't cut any power, and we are in that manual mode, as you can see. So let's go ahead and do it. really big SUV. This thing moves out pretty well with 420 horsepower. With that awesome sounding 4.8 liter V8 engine that just screams from behind you. And not to mention, this is a very, very good looking SUV. So this 8-speed transmission with the shifter layout like this definitely takes quite a bit of time to get used to, because you naturally want to, you know, use it like a normal paddle shifter going up and down. But you have to remember that up is on the same side on both left and right of these shifters. So you go like this, you can go upshift again, and then downshift, downshift. So once you drive this thing around for a little bit, I'm sure you get the hang of it. But first impression, it definitely is a little bit confusing when you're trying to shift manually. So overall, this is a super fun car to drive. Super sporty SUV, handles really well, and of course it sounds super good. This is also a really well spec'd out car. As you can see, as I showed you just a second ago, it did have that beautiful white paint, but you also have this nice black leather interior, black on everything, as you can see, and then you have the nice little wood panels here and then over there on top of the glove box compartment. So that pretty much wraps it up for today's POV drive of this 2014 Porsche Cayenne GTS. If you guys enjoyed what you're watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and if there's any other videos you'd like to see on our channel, make sure to comment down below and we'll be sure to make that happen. That being said, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.